everyone, this is Lila from Starstruck Media. Today, Nick and I have a very fun and exciting episode, probably going to be one of my favorite episodes so far, part of this season. We are actually obsessed with a show called 4 Minutes, and we are here today with Jade and Bible. Hi, guys.
ไฮ
Hello.
สวัสดีครับ
Hello. How are you guys today?
Yeah, very good.
Good. Yep,
Good.
good.
Glad to hear. Well, it's a pleasure to meet the both of you. And like I was just mentioning, we are absolutely obsessed with your show, 4 Minutes. I know only 2 episodes at the time we're filming this has been out, but it is so good. So for those of our audience that may not have seen it or heard of it yet, can you tell us a little bit about it? No spoilers, just a little bit about it, and then the characters that you guys play.
I gotta give it to Bible.
Okay. So 4 Minutes is about a university student. He's the son of a wealthy business owner who one day wakes up with the ability to see 4 minutes into the future. And with this, I guess, power, it leads him to many, many situations. And for some reason, he is particularly drawn to a resident doctor at a hospital who is played by Jade. And so it's kind of like he has to uncover why or what this power is and how does it relate to Dr. Time, which is Jade. And so I played Great. Sorry, the character that has the power.
And Jade?
Oh,
Jade, what about you?
it's
Yeah.
me too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, introduce yourself and who you play, basically.
Oh, sorry. I play as a Dr. Tam. He's a resident surgery doctor. Yeah, and I think I cannot tell a story because it's all spoiled.
Okay,
So-
that's fine. It's okay. I appreciate the honesty. That's totally fine.
Yeah, but
it's understandable.
But
Yeah.
my character, he's like a introvert guy who is have some breakout that that made him suffer from something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's totally fine. Perfect. Love it.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we understand that it's still spoiler because it's only 2 episodes out right now, but we can already see that it's a very different show from like what we have out there right now. So what we want to know is like, what do you both like? What do you both to these characters that you're playing and this type of storyline?
Or like our opinions.
Yeah, your opinions, like what interests you, you can say.
For me, I think what interests me with the character Great is that sometimes we forget like people from different backgrounds. So he's from a very, very wealthy background, and so which means that he views the world in a different, very different lens than say from the middle class or something like that. And so it really is kind of almost difficult for somebody in that position to ultimately take responsibility for themselves because they are protected by a lot. They're protected by status. They're protected by wealth. And so if it's, with that kind of power, it just kind of leads to, I guess, being spoiled and, being having a certain disregard for society. And it's really interesting to see a character like that being put into situations where his morality, I guess, is really tested. So yeah, I find that interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is because we don't see, very much to your point, we don't see a lot of characters like that are put under the same type of tests and tribulations as your character is already being put under. So we're really excited to see the character development throughout the season for sure. And Jade, what about you?
For me, it's like I interest about he is a surgeon, right? So I have to practice a lot of certain things like in a surgery room ขอตอบเป็นไทยแล้วกันนะ อ่า
ได้
มัน
ได้
ก็
ได้
คือมันเป็นเรื่องเกี่ยวกับแบบ เพราะว่าเขาเป็นหมอผ่าตัดใช่ไหมครับผมก็เลยต้องได้ฝึกอะไรหลายๆอย่างเกี่ยวกับห้องผ่าตัด แล้วก็ได้รู้ว่าจริงๆแล้วมันมีความแตกต่างของหมอที่แบบเป็นเซอร์เจียนกับหมอที่เป็นเฟเมดกับหมอที่เป็นหมอเด็กหรือหมอที่เป็นแบบหมอแต่ละประเภทจะมีคาแรคเตอร์ต่างๆที่แบบหมอเขาดูกันออกว่าแบบเนี้ยคือเซอร์เจียนแบบเนี้ยคือหมอเฟเมดแบบนี้คือหมออะไรอะไรก็ตามถ้าเดินมาคือรู้เลยอะไรแบบเนี้ยซึ่งแบบผมว่ามันน่าสนใจดีที่เราได้ เปลี่ยนคาแรคเตอร์ของเราไปเลยให้เป็นแบบหมอแต่ละประเภทซึ่งแบบเราก็ไปศึกษาว่าจริงๆเซอร์เจียนเขามีพฤติกรรมยังไงมีความคิดยังไงเวลาเขาอยู่ในโรงพยาบาลเขาเป็นยังไงอะไรเงี้ยครับอืม
Okay. So like what interests him the most is actually that because he's playing as a surgeon, right? He has to do a lot of surgical practices like training as well. He has to learn different things and learn that there are differences between different type of doctors. Like surgeons might be a one thing, like a certain type of person might be a surgeon, but a pediatrician might be a certain way, a different doctor might act another way. So doctors can tell each other apart by maybe just walking into a room, right? And see how different doctors are. So he has to learn everything, all these things, and like how different doctors might have different thought process. So this is what really drew him to his character.
Oh, yeah, that's a really interesting point. I feel like I guess when we look at doctors, we don't think like how differently like their trainings could have been, things of that nature.
yeah,
So it's really cool that that would be like a reasoning why you would like that character. And surgeons that's a really hard job. So that's cool that, you had to
uh,
learn all those practices for sure.
mhm.
So for the both of you, something that fans all over the world already, and myself and anyone that's watching the show can see and love about you guys is your chemistry, right? So we could see it on the screen and like behind the scenes stuff when you guys are together doing photo shoots. So for us, I guess we wanted to know what was your first impressions when you first met each other? Like how did that go? Did you hit it off right away? Did it take some time to build the chemistry? How was that?
um, it's just organic. I think Bible and me have a lot of common thing that we like
Mm.
playing games or watch or car. Yeah. So we have so many things to talking to each other. So
Mm.
we don't have to try anything. We just be myself. I just be myself. He just be himself, and we just working together and we trust each other. That's all.
Oh, I love that. And Bible, what about you? What was your first impression?
So for me, I think I answered this question in Thai, but now that I have the opportunity to like elaborate more in English, it was we met each other at work first, and then we didn't really get to interact. But the first time we got to really like talk was at an event, and so I was more of just like getting to know him as a fellow coworker. But then we really got to know each other more for the workshop after it was decided that he was gonna, join the project. And I felt that I was very excited to work with another actor, especially an actor of his pedigree, with that much experience under his belt. And for me, I think the main reason that it works so well is because our goal is the same. We want to do a good job. We want um, we want the end product to be the best it can possibly be. And so um, he was very open with me, and so I felt safe and comfortable to be open with him. And it's just like he said, organic. We just hit it off, and then we talked about our similar interests, and then it just kind of snowballed from there.
I think that's so powerful. I feel like, even here in America, we've had some co-stars that don't necessarily hit it off at all. And you can kind of see that through the screen. So we can definitely tell that you have that chemistry off screen as well, which is great because you want to be comfortable with the person that you're working with, especially in such an intense role. So I think that's awesome. And kind of going a little bit more into the show. So being that the whole premise of the show being named 4 minutes, and with your character Bible, can see 4 minutes into the future. If the both of you had that option, would you want to see 4 minutes into the future or 4 minutes into the past and be able to change something? Which one would you prefer?
My
I
question,
prefer
if it's
in the future. Bye-bye.
sorry, I was gonna ask if it's 4 minutes into the past, how can you change what already happened? Or like
So it's more like travel back, I think.
I
So
guess
see it
travel. Yeah, so
and see
travel
it
back
didn't
4
happen yet,
minutes.
or
That's
you
a
go
good
back 4
question.
minutes in the
I
past. So
didn't
you
think of that when
travel
I
back.
wrote that.
So you see it, it didn't happen yet, but you see it, or
Right.
you already happen, and then you go back to change it. I think
Thanks,
that's a way to
oh,
put it.
okay.
Stick with the assist. I appreciate you.
Oh, I think I would want to. I think I would want to have the option to rewind
Ooh,
like
okay.
4 minutes.
Okay.
I think there are certain things that you can decide in the heat of the moment, or certain situations that can arise that would be very helpful in. And I'd rather not know the future.
Oh,
So, yeah.
okay. That's a good answer. And Jade, what about you?
I choose future because I'm in a funny way. I want to watch soccer,
Okay.
so I just want to know things what's gonna happen, and so maybe I will make a call to a coach. So
Okay.
so let him know that the things gonna happen, prepare for it, something like that.
Okay. Well, I can honestly say I was not expecting that answer. So that's very interesting.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll take that. All right. Love it.
So that's a still good answer, like different point of views, right? So
Right.
yeah, that's interesting, like how you see like yourself, like if you were in the show. But now for the both of you though, what do you think is the biggest challenging? What is the biggest challenges for you when you were filming this show?
I think it's the weather.
The weather.
It's so hot.
Ooh.
Yeah, because sometime in the scene we have to have like a three air conditioner point into the scene because it's too hot to filming, and we spend like a 2 or 3 hour in one scene. So yeah, the weather is so bad.
It's true. The Thailand summer is no joke.
Yeah, I've been there one time for summer,
Yeah.
never again. Never doing summer in Thailand again.
I mean, yeah, but you've been here rainy season. It's not walk in the park either.
That
Yeah,
is
it's not.
true. That is true. And Bible, what about you? What was one challenge for you?
I think the hardest for me would probably be the language. Even though I'm natively Thai, I grew up in an international background, and I would say I'm more comfortable using English than Thai, just because I use English more in my daily life. And so having to, inhabit a role that has a lot of dialogue, and he's supposed to be somebody who is a native Thai speaker. I found that challenging to kind of polish my Thai to make it, sound more, I guess, natural, to make it sound more clear, stuff like that. So it's like very, very small detail, but if you're a native Thai speaker, you can hear it. You can hear if that person is like speaking with an accent, or if they're enunciating properly, stuff like that.
That's a very interesting point. And yeah, I do. I've seen a lot of your interviews before in both Thai and English. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference because I don't speak Thai. I think you sound great in Thai, but I can imagine that being a little bit, difficult, especially like you said, if you're a little bit more comfortable in English. But the both of you guys are doing a great job, with this show. It's really such an amazing, show so far. So we're really excited for that. So Bible, for you, being that this character is very different than your last character that you played,
Yep.
For you, what do you think your reaction was reading, the script for this character and like what did you do to prepare for this type of role?
What was interesting specifically about this character is that it has gone through many, many different iterations or like versions. And I guess early on in the decision-making process, I wasn't really a part of building the character, but after everything was kind of like consolidated, and the script was getting the script was ready. I got to work a little bit more with the acting coach and the director, who is the same person in our series, in our show.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So Kruning and I, we worked on the character to make, like, we shared ideas. It was like a more of a collaborative effort. And I wouldn't say I got to design the character, but I would say I got to kind of share my ideas more than I would imagine other people got to with this character. So I was in a very privileged position to do so with this character. And it doesn't really change how I prepare for it, because even if you can put in your opinions or your thoughts, still you have to go through the character background. You still do the character sheet of who they are, what their history is, and then you just go on from there.
That makes sense. Yeah. So for you, I know that you said that it kind of evolved as you were going on. What was your initial reaction to reading the script, being that, like we had mentioned that it's so vastly different? Like, were you excited for the challenge? Because you kind of, with your previous role, it was the most extreme, right? And now you have a little bit less than that. So for you, like, what were you excited for that type of challenge?
Yeah, definitely. I love a challenge. And I think being from a supporting cast to a leading role is also just a huge challenge in itself.
Yeah.
You don't realize how much, I guess, information comes through from the main character until you actually try to inhabit that character. A lot of plot points, a lot of main story beats will come from the main characters. The viewer will have to stay with this character from the beginning to end, so they have to love this character. They have to feel empathy towards this character, and I felt a lot of pressure because I wasn't sure if they were gonna connect with the character or they were gonna, yeah, pretty much like I have to kind of not lead. I have to be like the what's the word? I guess, yeah, the lead for the viewers and for the cast as well. So I sort of just felt the pressure. That was really challenging.
For sure, yeah. And like I said before, you're doing a great job. We see the difference in how much you've changed from, one role to the next. So that's really exciting. And Jade, for you, your character, I know we had mentioned that, being that it's a surgeon is a very difficult job. And I know you had mentioned in your preparation was doing some research and learning practices that surgeons do. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey with preparing for your role and some things that you had to do for it?
All right, so I have to try to see a doctor in the hospital. I mean the real doctor, and
Right.
and see the difference that surgeon is like this, dentist is like this, pharmacist like this, something like that. So, and about practicing, I have to practice the เขาเรียกว่าอะไรเย็บแผลเบิ้ล
Yeah,
Stitches.
sewing up a wound.
Yeah, stitches. Yeah, sewing up the wound, like
Oh, wow. Okay.
doing stitches.
Yeah, I spent like a 2 months for it. I have a I have it here. Sorry. It's around here. It's in my room.
No problem.
Yeah, I do it every day, I think. So right now I can do it แบบทำได้จริงๆหมายถึงว่าเย็บแผลได้จริงๆอะไรเงี้ยครับตอนนี้นะ
โอเคก็คือฝึกเยอะมากจนตอนนี้เย็บได้จริงๆเลย คือใคร
ใช่
บาดเจ็บก็อย่าแพ้เลย
I have to practice like I have to practice to until I feel comfortable for it.
อืม
It takes 2 months to
Oh.
practice for every day, and I kind of enjoy it. I want to
Yeah.
be a doctor sometime when I practice it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I can
so
imagine that being difficult. Sorry, Nick, what were you saying?
yeah, I was gonna say to put into perspective, he practiced so much that he's actually able to do like stitches now to like sew up your wound. Like he's
Oh,
able to do it. So that's
wow.
how much he practiced.
Okay. Well, that's pretty impressive. That's really cool. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, like I'd mentioned, like the surgeons are very difficult jobs to kind of portray in general. So it's cool that you were able to go and be sort of in the field and learn those practices. I mean, I think it was in the first episode, just seeing you do like the whole scene with the gloves and not touching anything.
Yeah.
And you had it down pat. It was great. So, I mean, you definitely learned a lot, I can tell. So that was really, really cool. So for you guys, this show has a lot of amazing elements to it, right? It has the mystery kind of part, the supernatural, the romance, even some action scenes. So throughout the journey, what do you think has been your favorite part or genre of this series? What has been your favorite part of it?
For me, I really like the drama part of it. Because I feel like drama is a very challenging I guess genre to play or aspect to play because it can very easily be I guess to find the balance is very difficult as an actor. You don't want to overdo it and you don't want to do too little. And it's one of the it's a time where I feel really connected to the character, their raw instincts and their kind of like their base emotions, and especially with a partner like Jade, where like it's a give and take in the scene. I find that it kind of takes a life of its own every single time we do a take. So like this take, I might feel this way, and I might say the line from based on the way he delivered it to me, or it's kind of like just like a bounce back and forth, and it's never the same each time. And that's what I love about drama, because I can clearly see it, and there's different emotions every single time, every time we do it, pretty much.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, drama is really difficult because, like you said, you can very easily teeter the line of being too dramatic. But yeah, I definitely understand that. I can imagine that being a very fun and challenging aspect to it. And Jed, what about you? What has been your favorite part of it?
I like the romance scenes. Yeah, because I think the 4 minutes have a lot of like a action and sometimes the thriller, sometimes the suspense things. So I don't want to get too straight toward it so much. So the romance, it gives you a break. It gives you some smile and I love it. It's so cute. I want you to watch it. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's great. And I think having that as like a buffer to like kind of mellow out some of the dramatic scenes or action scenes is really cool. Beyond Cloud is doing a great job because this drama really has just about everything that you would want in a drama. So that's really cool for sure.
Yeah. And now, out of these 2 episodes though that we have already seen, because it's only 2 episodes out, right? Did you have any favorite moments while filming that you can tell us about?
In these 2 episodes, just only 2 episodes, right?
Yeah, let's start with these 2 episodes first.
Oh, all right. Just 2 episodes.
Replay.
I like in the surgery room. Scene surgery room, yeah, because I practice a lot and I so excited and when I filming I so nervous อยากแบบเขาเรียกว่าอะไรเอ่ออยากแบบให้มันเหมือนหมอจริงๆอะไรเงี้ยครับซึ่งเรา
ก็คืออยากทำให้มันเหมือนจริงเท่าที่สุด
ใช่ซึ่งเราก็ไม่รู้ว่าแบบตอนที่เราทำมัน มันเหมือนแค่ไหนเพราะว่า movement ของแบบมืออะบางทีเราไม่ได้เห็นในกล้องเราเห็นในแบบแค่ perspective ที่เราฝึกมาอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเราก็ไม่รู้ว่าแบบมันจะเหมือนหมอขนาดนั้นไหมซึ่งก็เลยต้องมีคนที่เป็นโค้ชที่เป็นหมอจริงๆอะครับนั่งอยู่หน้ามอนิเตอร์แล้วก็แบบคือเราปรับทุกแองเกิลของการเย็บแผลของการผ่าแผลหรือว่าของการจับอุปกรณ์ต่างๆของหมอเลยอะครับผมก็เลยรู้สึกว่าโอ้โหมันเราถ่ายทำซีนนั้นละเอียดมากแล้วมันก็ออกมาแบบมันเท่มากแล้วผมก็รู้สึกรู้สึกภูมิใจกับมันครับ
Okay, so it was like the surgery scene, of course, and the reason is because he really wanted to pull it off. So it was really nerve-wracking for him as well, because he cannot see what's shown on screen. So while he's acting, he doesn't see the monitor, right? But he really wants to pull it off, make sure that he has every surgeon action, I guess you can say, like, how surgeon will act with their hands, how they'll do the stitches, how they interact with all the equipments, and he wants to get everything down to a T. And that's why it's really difficult for him as well and really challenging. And they need to have like a coach. He need to have a coach sitting in front of the monitor to keep coaching and guiding him as well. So a lot of details went into this single scene, and it came out really well done. And they were really happy about it as well. But that's how much work was put into that scene.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, I mean, you got even the gloves down pat. Like you did a really good job. That whole scene was awesome for sure. And Bible, what
you.
about you? And
So
Bible,
for me, I guess my favorite scene in the first two episodes would probably be the first time Great sees 4 minutes into the future, and he kind of gets like sucked back into the car because that scene was very challenging, and we had to film it over two separate days, and because we had to do one on a green screen, and then one on the actual set. So that was fun. Just the challenge of it all, and the technical aspect of it, and yeah. So all that work just for like a scene that's not even 10 seconds, but I think it was worth it.
well, I think that's probably one of the most important scenes in the entire series because you're talking about that's the moment that it happens, right? So I think that's, yeah, I think all that work definitely paid off. It did a great job, seeing it for sure. But that's really exciting. Yeah, I know like we just keep saying you guys are doing a great job. We're really excited to see the, development of this as we get more and more into the episodes for sure. Um, and so for kind of speaking a little bit also about filming for the both of you, were there any funny or embarrassing scenes behind the scenes you can tell us about?
อืมนั่นก่อนเลย
Actually, filming went pretty smooth. There wasn't really anything I can recall that was particularly embarrassing or funny. It
Okay.
was mostly just challenging because of the schedule was pretty tight. Actually, we were like on the grind. We really were.
Right.
Yeah. I guess just afterwards was funny is that like because PJ and I we like to play games to like decompress or to relax and stuff like that. Particularly during filming, we don't have a lot of time on the non-filming days to go out and do stuff and to like so we would just spend the limited time that we have playing games, and
That's
so there would be weeks that we would go film, and then we would see each other on set, and then the next day we would also see each other online, and then again. And so yeah, during that time, it's kind of like it's fun. It's like going to summer camp with a friend because like we would just see the same faces
Oh.
pretty much all the time. Not just me and PJ, just like the crew as well, and with the director. So yeah, it's fun.
That's really cool. So I know you had mentioned it before, but like with it's like video games that you guys play?
So we would play an online shooter, and then we would just meet each other on Discord. If you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That must have been a lot of fun for sure. And did you have any funny or embarrassing moments or?
Yeah, they have one scene that the doctor time see the mirror and before he we'll go into the room to secret.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I I spend a lot of time toเขาเรียกว่า practice how to แบบเบ่งกล้ามอะ
Oh,
Oh,
เออ
flex, how to flex. I don't have
Oh,
any, but
right.
flex.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but the scene is funny, so I can't manage it to not to be too much fun because it's Dr. Tam is not a funny guy,
Hmm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it's 2 hours for that scene just in the mirror and like
Wow. Okay.
something like
That's hilarious. No, that was a really funny scene, especially with like the coworker that was just looking at you weird after you were doing it. So that's awesome. That's really funny. Wow, 2 hours. I mean, but it came out great. So you did a good job with that. So, for those of our, viewers that are watching this that, haven't seen the show now that you kind of explained a little bit about it, why do you think fans should watch this show?
I think it's a very meaty show, if you understand like what I'm trying to say.
No, I get it.
It's got 8 episodes, and episode 2 already has like a lot of characters, and I'm sure people are already starting to have theories, and some people are already confused, and then they're sort of worried about like, oh, how's it going to wrap up in 8 episodes? But I can assure you that there's more coming, and so it's a very meaty show, and if you just want to sink your teeth into something that's very, very like fun and concise and like just full of everything like drama, suspense, thriller elements, romance, and if you just want to have fun watching the series, then I would definitely recommend this one.
Love it. That's a great answer. And Deb, what about you? Why do you think fans should watch it?
I think the difference of 4 minutes from other Thai series. If you ever watch Thai series or Thai soap opera or Thai movies, the 4 minutes is different, totally different. The storyline, the camera angle, the lighting. It's like an international movie, I think. Yeah, we work hard for it, and we think it's very good. Yeah, and it's very different from other Thai series. So yeah.
Yeah. And much to that point, it's also very different than I think even American series. We don't have anything like this. So
Really?
like at least very similar to this. Not that I've seen at least. Maybe some movies that have some type of time jumps, but not in the way that you guys are doing it. So yes, definitely watch this show. It is so far amazing. 2 episodes in so far. Probably by the time we're posting this, it's going to be 3 episodes in, so we're really excited. So now we're getting to the point of our interview. We kind of get to know you guys a little bit better behind your characters, outside of the screen. So for the both of you, if you weren't acting or in the entertainment industry at all, what else do you think you'd be doing?
Wow.
I never think.
Oh, I think it's a difficult question.
Yeah,
It's like nothing else.
I think it's gonna be like a financial advisor somewhere.
Financial
Yeah,
advisor.
because I studied all I study is all about finance from the undergrad to the master degree. So yeah, it's gonna be financial for sure.
Okay.
Cool. For me, I graduated with a bachelor's in mechanical engineering, but I don't think I would go into the engineering. I think at the time I was just trying to cast and trying to find extra income during university, and that's how I got involved in acting. And I actually really liked being behind the camera and seeing the production process. And so if I didn't become an actor, then I guess I would try to go into production work and maybe try to do something behind the scenes.
Really cool. That's awesome. That's cool that you like love it so much that you want to somehow still be involved in it, even if it's not in front of the camera. But
Yeah.
that's really cool for sure. So for the both of you, if you could paint your dream role, what would it be?
Dream role.
Dream role.
I think it changes every point in life and in career.
Okay.
But for me right now, I think my dream role would be to play in a like a John Wick-esque action movie, or John Wick, or like in a Mission Impossible type action movie. Because I want to do my own stunts, and I want to want to transform my body and to learn new skills. And I think right now, before I get older, right now is a good time to do it.
That would be, first of all, that would be so cool to see you in like a John Wick type of film. I would definitely watch it. That would be so awesome for sure. And Jade, what about you?
I want to be a boxer,
Ooh.
Thai
Nice.
boxer.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
the Thai
cool.
boxer, because I have seen some Thai boxer movie in Thailand, and how they practicing is so tough. Yeah, I want to learn how to wake up every morning in at 8 a.m. and running till 12, and boxing training till like evening every
Right.
day.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
want to be a
That
Thai
would be
boxer.
really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really. So were you like a Creed fan? Did you watch Creed?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
love it.
movie. That's cool. That's really awesome.
Now we just talk about your dream roles, but if you could work with any actress or actor, anyone in the world, who would you work
In
with?
the world?
And why?
Wow.
For me right now, I would love to work with Anya Taylor-Joy.
Ooh.
Oh. Why?
Love her.
Why? Yeah.
And why?
I really admired her role in Queen's Gambit, and then
Yeah.
in The Norseman, and then she recently acted in the movie Furiosa.
Yeah, for
And I just felt like it would be really, really cool to work with an actor who is kind of like almost like conquering, like reaching like just at the top of their game right now.
Yeah.
And I just really admire her in every single role. So I would love to work with her.
She's really talented. I don't know if you ever saw her in Peaky Blinders, but she's really good in that
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
It's on my watch list. People
It's
keep telling me
Bible, it's so good. I feel like you'd like that. That's a really good
Because
show.
my answer is gonna be Cillian Murphy, because I
Cillian
love
Cillian
him
Murphy.
so much.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in Oppenheimer, but I heard he was good in Oppenheimer.
Oh, you
It
have
was
to watch
good.
all.
It was good.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. But in Peaky Blinders is so much. It's โหมันคือดีมากอะคือแบบ
Yeah.
That's hilarious. No,
he drink
seriously.
and smoke so much, but I love him from Peaky Blinders and from Batman. Like
Batman Begins.
yeah, for me he's the best right now for me.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders was Bible, you need to watch it. It was such a good
Okay.
show. I think I probably binged it in a week. It wasn't healthy, but it was a good show.
There's a new movie coming out, right?
What was it?
There's a new movie. There's a movie in the works. They're in pre-production, right? The Peaky Blinders movie.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, the last
Rebecca
episode, right?
Ferguson.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like
That's
an
really cool.
ending episode. It's gonna be a movie, right?
Yeah. The ending episode's gonna be something. Yeah. But it's good. A lot of plot twists. I think you'd like
How
it.
many seasons is it?
Oh,
6.
Look it up.
6,
5?
right? Yeah.
Is it 6? Wow. So 6 seasons and a movie? That's
Yeah.
actually
But
I
that
didn't
should
know that
tell
was
you it's good. That should tell you it's good. About 6
makes me
seasons in a
think about
movie.
makes
It
me
is
think of
6
the
seasons.
Community meme, the 6 seasons in a movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, wow, Community. That's funny. For sure.
36 episodes. That's
Yeah, it's really good.
okay.
Really good show.
Now, enough about acting. Now, after work, like after a long day on set, though, if you go home, what do you? I think I know the answer to this because you just answered it. What do you like to do to relax? It's in the question, but you just answered it before.
Aside from
Let's see.
playing games.
Besides playing games that you talked about, what do you like to do to relax?
I
Right
like
now,
to
I'm
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
golfing. Oh, sorry. Right now, I'm golfing every
Ooh.
day.
Ooh.
Yeah, with my brother. Actually, my brother he lives in the state,
Oh, really?
but yeah, in New York.
Oh, I'm in New
And
York. That's so cool.
whoa, he live in Brooklyn, and I just I just came back from my travel in New York like a month ago.
Oh, yeah? I hope you liked it.
Yeah, I love it, and I went golfing like 4 days in New York. Yeah, I go to bed. Uh, the Forest Park, you know it?
Yes, Forest Park. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
went
so
with
cool.
yeah for golfing. Yeah, so I I'm addicted right now. So when I came back here and I start golfing every day
Wow.
until now. Yeah. Mm.
Honestly, I thought it was not that hard, and then I did mini golf, and I can't even imagine regular golf. It's a very difficult sport. That's really cool, though. Golfing definitely is fun and definitely relaxing for sure. And Bible, what about you? What do you like to do to relax?
For me, I love DIY stuff, so I mostly just work with my hands. Um, if it's not gaming, and not like food related, because after work, I usually like to order some good food and to eat it.
Okay.
I guess just anything that has to do with handiwork with my hands. I guess the easiest example would probably be knife sharpening. So I have
Ooh.
like the special stones, and it's a whole like methodical process where you have to like soak the stones so that they're ready to use, and then like you kind of like go through each grit of the stone, or like so like the each stone has like a fine how fine it is or how much
How fine
material
it
it
is.
take off. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So you just kind of progress from like rough to finer and finer and finer, and then yeah, it's kind of like a meditative process for me. Just
Yeah.
sharpening knives. Yep.
That seems really therapeutic.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining Bible after work, just like just
Oh no,
chopping.
not right after work. Maybe like
He's got to
on
eat
like
Just
food
Tuesday.
so
first,
good.
and then he goes. No,
I mean,
that's
it's like a chef
cool.
taking care of
But
his
it
like
makes
food.
sense. I understand. That you have it's like a hobby as well, like DIY stuff, like that you like to do it. It feels like it's like you're doing something. But
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's for sure. I think that's really cool. And so for the both of you, if you can give each other an emoji based on your personalities, Bible, what would you give Jed, and Jed, what would you give Bible?
I would give Jade the sunglasses emoji.
The
The
sunglasses.
smiling. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you could sense it from his interview. He's just a cool guy.
He's chill. Yeah, he's really chill.
He's an actor, and he also plays golf, and he's into cars, and he's into watches. So just like a cool guy, cool chill guy.
Definitely. Wait, so Jed,
Mhm.
do you have a favorite car?
Car?
Yeah.
Like
you're into cars. What's your favorite car?
right now I like the Porsche, the
Oh,
Taycan,
okay.
the
Nice.
Taycan Porsche. Yeah, I love
Okay.
it. And Bible too. We talk a lot about Porsche.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 918 Spider.
Oh, the Spider?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a McLaren fan, but that's cool.
Oh,
Oh.
McLaren.
Yeah.
P1 is good.
Yeah, for sure. And Jed, what about you? If you can give Bible an emoji, what would it be?
I'm gonna give it like a gray cat.
A great
A great cat.
Okay.
Yeah, because cat is I think yellow cat is too cute for him,
Mm.
but he's still a cat. But he gonna be like a black cat or gray cat.
Okay. Very, very specific. I love that. All right. Very cool. So if the both of you can co-star in another project together, what
Mhm.
type of genre would it be, and what kind of story would you want it to tell?
Wow.
I got it. It would be another action,
Okay.
either series or movie. It can be like could be an action drama where I have to get revenge. We get revenge on each other. Where he plays like a boxer or something. Like a Muay Thai boxer. Oh, it could be like a rival. Oh, but then we're in different weight classes. That's pretty impossible for us to.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Something about like revenge, because I think people see him as like the main character a lot in his series, but I think he would make a really really good villain.
Okay. Very interesting.
Mhm.
And Jed, what about you, if you can?
Yeah, I want to be in a racing movie.
Ooh,
Ooh.
good choice. Good
Yeah,
choice.
like a Ford and Ferrari.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, because
What kind of division?
sorry,
What division in racing?
division. I don't know about
Yeah.
division.
Like a F1 or like
It's gotta be
Gran Turismo?
F1.
Or like
It's gonna be F1. F1 is good.
okay.
Yeah, because you talk a lot about F1, so, but I know nothing about it.
Okay. Well, those two would be very
Yeah,
interesting.
because we have if we filming the racing movie, we're gonna be spend a lot of time in the racing in the เขาเรียกอะไรสนามแข่ง
On the track.
Racetrack.
Yeah.
Racetrack.
Yeah.
Racetrack.
Um,
Yeah, so
very
I think Bible gonna love it. Like,
I would.
He gonna drive
cool.
drive all the day, and yeah, we both like car and we both like the speed, so it's gonna be fun.
Next time you guys come to America, you should go to Daytona. They have the NASCAR, thing there. It's really cool. But yeah, that would be really cool to see. So for the both of you, do either of you have any hidden talents? And if so, what are they? And if not, what type of talent would you like to have?
The hidden talent.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I think the people already know my talent, like playing music and football
Mhm.
and gaming. Yeah, it's talent.
Okay, that is talent.
The hidden talent. Um, Bible. Sorry.
Like, need a minute.
I didn't
Bible
got
goes.
it. Go for it.
I guess my hidden talent is that I'm ambidextrous, and people don't really see it that often. So if I'm learning a new task or something like that, I might be able to use both hands, or if I'm like just doing whatever handiwork, I would use both hands. So that's probably my hidden talent.
That's so cool. I wish I was ambidextrous. That's really awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
The
sure.
hidden talent.
Yeah.
I don't have any, but
That's
if
okay.
I
Well, what talent would you like to have?
He's just being humble.
He's just being humble.
No, I'm not.
People don't know this, but he's actually a very very good gamer. Like with FPS, he's actually very very good.
I love FPS.
So like if you have like a ranking system, like of the skill level, he's like up the top,
Oh,
the leaderboard all the time.
on the leaderboard. Okay. I love that. That's really. Do you have any like favorite games, FPS games?
The Valorant.
Valorant?
Valorant.
Valorant.
That's really cool. Love that. Awesome.
If I gonna get one, I gonna get a dancing talent because I can't dance at all.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
want to be able to dance.
But
Okay, yeah, that's really cool. Now, if you
It's
could
so bad.
travel anywhere in the world, yeah,
But-
you were saying?
Oh,
No, no, no.
the
Let's go.
talent
Okay,
that
okay,
I would
okay.
want,
yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's say if talent you want.
it would be singing because I can't sing at all.
Really?
Hey, no, we good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Singing. All right. So singing and dancing.
Mhm.
Love that.
Yeah, that goes together well. One can
Right.
sing, one can make a band. Okay. Now, if you could travel anywhere in the world, like right now, where would you like to go, and what would you like to do there?
I think I would like to visit the States.
Ooh.
I have a few high school friends who live there. So I would love to see them and their family
Mm.
because my friend, he's married with kids already.
Oh.
So yeah, I would like to see my nieces. It'd be really
Oh,
cool.
that's so cool. Do you have like a particular state you would want to visit, or just like America as a whole?
Actually, I would really love to go to Texas and Florida,
Oh, okay.
and obviously like New York.
Right.
Yeah.
Cough,
Yeah.
cough.
And then I want to go back to California. Actually, I've been once, and I didn't really get to see much of it. So yeah, I want to go back to LA.
For sure. That'd be really cool. And Jed, what about you?
I want to go to Alaska again.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Again.
I went there like 3 years ago and I love it, but I don't have much. I don't have much time to spend there. I live there like 3 days.
Ooh,
But
too little.
But one more. I want more. I want the vibe. I want the town. I want the nature is so good. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I've never been to Alaska, but I heard it's beautiful, so that's really cool. For sure. So if you guys can have any superpower, what would it be?
Superpower.
Superpower.
Yeah.
I would want to teleport
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's a good one. That's a good superpower.
because Bangkok has very, very rough traffic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it does.
I would
Perfect
use it
experience.
in my daily life for work or for I would be able to like I said, visit my friends in the States, and I have a few friends in Norway and I have a friend in Canada, so I can just like say hi to all of them one day, come back
One
and sleep
day.
in my own bed. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
The
Hi.
Bangkok
Yeah, hi,
traffic.
bye.
Yeah, Bangkok traffic. I think the last time I was there, I was stuck in traffic for like 3 hours, and it was.
I know.
I thought New
I was
York was
driving.
bad. Yeah, you were driving, right, Nick?
Every time I drive, let me tell you, every time I drive in Bangkok and like we have to do like a turn to cut in front of someone, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to go, right? In Bangkok, you have to cut in front of someone. And Lila was like, "What are you doing?"
Well, first of all, Nick,
I
you're
was
reckless, so you're not gonna blame me. I'm having a panic attack. You're reckless.
It's Bangkok driving.
Anyways.
She was really surprised by like those parallel parking in front of other cars where we have to push to get like other
That's
cars
crazy.
Oh
out.
yeah.
In-
That is
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
We
New
have to do
York
that,
could
yeah.
never. New York could never. That would be crazy, for sure. And that's really cool.
Yes.
And then, Jed, what about you? If you could have any superpower?
I think I want to run fast like the Flash. Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's like Bible. It's like teleport, but if we run, we can see many things around. Yeah, in the path to go there. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Nice.
That's really cool. And so for our last question before we get to the end of our interview, which is the game, can you both tell us one thing that you appreciate about each other?
One thing. Bible is so sincere. He is so in everything what he said, sincere about work, sincere about his life. and he's a nice guy. He's good, very, very good guy. I I think I'm lucky to know him because yeah, I I feel so comfortable to work with him. He's also a talent guy, and one day he's gonna be a good actor, and he's gonna be a better, and that's why his fans love him. Yeah,
Mm.
that's all Bible. He is so fucking good.
I love it.
Nice.
I love
Thank you.
it. Good answer. Bible, what about you?
For me, I really just appreciate Pijay's passion for work, because I'm not saying that everybody's like this, but if you're in the industry as long as he has been, it might get easy to get too comfortable in where you're at. But he's always working to improve himself. He's always looking to do his best, and that just it's inspiring for me as a new actor, because this is my second role, and I feel like I can learn so much from that, and just him as another human being. I feel like just us as friends, I can benefit from just knowing him as a person, how he views his life, his philosophy on friends and family, and his philosophy about work and his passion for it. I just appreciate working with him a lot, and getting to know him especially, and just having like a friend who I can work with, and we're in serious mode, and I can also decompress with, like gaming and stuff like that. It's really rare, and I appreciate that a lot.
Love it. Good, great answers for the both of that. We love to see that. We love your guys' friendship for sure. So now we're getting to the point of our interview where we play a game called New York Minute. And I know I explained it to you a little bit before, but pretty much Nick and I were going to ask you guys a series of questions, and you guys are going to either point at yourself or each other for whoever you think the question fits best. And if you're going to point at each other, you would just point at the camera. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, ready?
Okay, I'll start.
Yep.
You ready? Okay, I'll start with the first question.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to be the life of the party?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's clear.
Okay.
It's like
That's
Jade.
good. All right. So the next one, out of the both of you, who is the more adventurous one? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You guys are good. All right.
Okay, next
You guys
one.
pick the question.
Who is okay? The one before, right? Okay.
Yes.
Who is the better cook?
Oh, okay. All right. Out of the both of you, who is the more romantic one?
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, okay. That's
Alright.
easy.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
now, who plays on the phone the most?
Yeah,
Even
Bible.
me, probably. Yeah. I
Oh,
like
okay.
to scroll.
Yeah, he's
Me too.
A
scroll
serial
and see
scroller.
I feel you.
Yeah.
It's like
many
it's a
watch.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, like shorts. I love watching YouTube shorts.
Yeah, right?
And scrolling for watches that I'll never buy.
Right. There you go. I love it. That's great. Out of the both of you, who gets the most shy during intense scenes?
Ah,
Hmm.
I would say both of us are pretty shy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, that's a good answer.
Okay.
Nick?
But I have to
Now,
bring
okay.
for it for the
Is it drink for it?
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. That's like the
Okay,
most
so
honest answer I think I've ever gotten in an interview.
I know.
I love that. It's great.
Okay, so for the next one, who takes the longest to text back?
Probably me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The one who plays on the phone the most?
Right? He's too busy
I'm
scrolling. He can't
I'm
respond.
getting outed
It's
that
like, no, I'm
I
scrolling
have,
shorts right
just
now. I'm busy.
scrolling, and
I
never
don't have
Yeah.
my
watch it.
notifications
Not
on.
Netflix.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of the both of you, who takes the longest to get ready on set?
Me.
Yeah,
Really?
you
Yeah,
always want to go to the toilet first.
No.
okay, I'll take it. Have
Yeah,
to be ready for the
when
scene.
when the team call, it says ready, and Bible is gonna be, can I go to the toilet?
It
And there's so
doesn't
many.
come. It doesn't come. It comes when we're about to shoot. I can't help it. Yeah.
Nature calls when nature calls.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay, so next one. Who is more likely to break character and laugh on set?
It's gonna
I
be
think
me.
neither of us. Really?
You?
I think we.
Why?
But I think we're both.
Are you-
We're both pretty like not. We don't really laugh. We don't really break character that often.
Both
Okay.
professionals.
Good.
Both
Professional.
professionals.
Professional.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it depends on the scene.
I like to play in a scene, but when you're practicing, yeah, I like to play something that weird and make people
Oh,
laugh.
okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So like
okay,
in
I
between
understand.
takes, he likes to make people laugh. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's a good one. All right. And so for our last question, who is more like their character?
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, I can honestly say I have done over 100 interviews at this point, and you guys are the first ones to ever get every single question correctly with like your pointing. Like usually
Wow.
like people are fighting over it. No, but you guys were like on point. That's great. I love it. We love to see it. Thank you guys so much for the time. It's been such an amazing time getting to know the both of you. And just really quickly, if you can give a quick message to your fans.
Mhm.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to go first or you first?
It's like you want to go first. Yeah.
me?
Points back.
Okay. So, guys, this series has been an adventure. It really has been, and PJ and I worked really hard on it, and not just us, but the camera, the crew, the lighting, the costume, the set designer, and of course our director and acting coach, and Sam, the script writer as well. And so everybody it's very passion project, and I could feel that on set. And so I just want everybody to enjoy the series with us, because as actors, we still don't really know how it's going to turn out after the effects are added, after it's been edited and stuff like that. So we just want people to have fun with it, put your theories online, and then, have good discourse online with each other, and share your feelings or share your theories. And, this Friday, which is tomorrow, I'm going to be watching it with you guys as well. So, don't forget to share your thoughts and ideas on #4minutes EP number 3. So EP3. Yep. And so, I'm going to go read it. So we'll see you guys this Friday.
Nice. I'm gonna go in Thai เอาผู้ชายแล้วกันครับ ก็
ได้ครับ
ก็ฝากโฟมินิกด้วยครับ เป็นเรื่องที่เรารู้สึกว่ามันแตกต่างมากจริงๆนะ แล้วเราก็รู้สึกว่าเราอยากให้ทั้งโลกได้ดู สิ่งที่เราพยายามจะทำแตกต่างออกจากที่ซีรีส์หรือว่าหนังไทยหรือว่าละครไทยเคยทำกันมา เราพยายามที่จะจริงๆมันก็เสี่ยงแหละ เพราะว่าเราไม่ค่อยได้ทำอะไรแบบนี้กันเท่าไหร่หมายถึงว่าที่ไทยนะครับ แล้วก็เราอยากให้มันมีคนดูเยอะๆมีคนพูดถึงมันเยอะๆมีคนแชร์กันเยอะๆแล้วก็อยากให้มันประสบความสำเร็จเพราะว่าสุดท้ายแล้ว ถ้าเกิดว่าเราทำอะไรที่แตกต่างออกมาแล้วมันประสบความสำเร็จ เราก็จะกล้าทำอะไรที่แตกต่างออกมาใหม่ๆเยอะๆแล้วก็จะกลายเป็นว่า คุณก็จะได้ดูซีรีส์ที่แบบเจ๋งๆจากไทยที่มีพล็อตแปลกๆที่มีนักแสดงแปลกๆที่แบบน่าสนใจแล้วก็แบบเดาทางไม่ได้มากขึ้นอะไรแบบเนี้ยครับ ก็อยากให้ดูกันเยอะๆเพราะว่าเราตั้งใจกับ4 minutes มากจริงๆครับ
Okay, so we would like to encourage everyone to like try and watch this series, this show, and hope that everyone in the world will actually try it out, at least try it out and watch it. Everyone put all their everything into this show, and it's also really risky because it's something that's never been done before. especially in
Mm.
Thailand. Now, but with it being a risky move, like trying something different, right? If it succeeds, right? If it's a success, then it will also encourage everyone else to try something different. Then you'll see more different shows with like more different plot twists, different type of characters, and you'll see less generic ones that you'll see every time, right? And so that's why everyone on the team, like the actors and everyone behind the scene, they put everything into this show to make sure that it comes out the best that it can, and encourages everyone to try it out and go watch it, like it, share it, and tell everyone, that there's something like this out there.
Can I just plug really quick where you guys can watch it?
No, yeah.
So you guys can watch it. It's at 11:15 every Friday on channel 131, or for the sultrier version, you can watch it on View application, because our series is a View original.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Have
you.
an amazing rest of the day. Thank you.
สวัสดีครับ
ขอบคุณมากครับ See you.
Bye.
All right.